Some significant change to the lineup here between Hyman out, Ekholm in. They're both big presences. Maybe just discuss, not having Zach tonight, but Matthias being there.
Obviously, we're going to miss Zach, not only for his goal scoring, but his physicality, his defensive play. We've relied on him in the penalty kill throughout the playoffs, something that he hasn't done pretty much at all since I've been here. And so, Zach's not going to be replaced, but hopefully everyone can step up a little bit. A few more hits from everyone else throughout the lineup, and then the offensive play, somebody's going to come up with hopefully an important goal. So, there's no replacing Zach Hyman. And as for Ekholm, here's a guy that's been playing big minutes for us since pretty much he's came to Edmonton, playing a shutdown role, penalty kill role, some power play, whatever it is. And for him to come back and feeling great, it's a great addition to our team.
Left side, front row, Derek.
Yeah, I just want to ask about, did you consider maybe 11 and 7 just to give Matthias some time to get acquainted, or did you know that he's ready to go and just go with the sixth defenseman today?
We know he's ready to go, and we also know that we've got lots of left-handed defensemen that can play big minutes. Darnell Nurse, Kulak, Wallman. There's three guys, and then you've got Eki on top of that. So there's four left-handed defensemen. So I don't think there's any threat of his minutes getting over what they should be. So he's healthy, and we don't have to worry about that.
Right side, second row, Robert.
Chris, when you have a defensive group that's been playing as well as this one has, only given up, 2 goals in 3 games now, what are those conversations like about changing that group up, even when Matthias is ready? That must be hard to make a decision when they're going as well as they are.
It is hard. Now, that being said, we've also, we're getting some big saves from our goaltender, and that's part of the reason why our goals against is down. But those 6 are playing really well. There's a good rhythm. There's good flow. Pairs are working very well together. But anytime you have an opportunity to add a significant player to your lineup, somebody that's been one of your best players for a long period of time, when he's healthy, when he's ready, it's pretty tough to keep a player like that out. So, it's unfortunate. The 6 have been playing really well, but we have the opportunity to add Ekholm. We feel that's the right thing to do.
Left side, third row, Sean.
Chris, I asked this because you have to make some power play adjustments tonight, but with Glenn Golitzin as your assistant, he came in, he's been here for a while, we talk about him a lot running the power play, but what has he kind of meant to you as a head coach, as a staff, having been here, as a guy with some of his experience? Just I'm kind of curious about that relationship, and obviously I'm thinking about it tonight where you guys will be thinking about changing the power play because of Zach's injury, but in general, what's Glenn meant to you?
Glenn is an incredible coach. Glenn has done, first of all, he runs the power play, and obviously anytime you have the power play with Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid on it, you expect a good power play. But, when he got here, it was the last place power play, and those 2 were on the power play. So, yes, the expectations, it should be good, but I think with the things that he's implemented and gives them a good guidelines, good structure for the power play to work, and knows when there's times to give him more information, not information, doesn't overcoach it. I think he's got a really good grasp on that, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that because often you think about the players that we have, and there's just an expectation that we'd have a great power play, but just it wasn't always a great power play before he got here. So there's a lot of credit that should be given to him. And as for me, I rely on him quite a bit on my decision making, and no more than last year, especially when I got here and everything was new to me. And the experience that he's had as a head coach, I've been able to get a lot of feedback from him. Tell him this is what I'm thinking, and that's a good idea, or it's not a good idea, whatever it is. But it's nice to have somebody in that position to help me along the way.
Couple more, left side, fourth row, Dan.
Chris, after you inserted Troy Stetcher into the lineup, you ran pretty much 3 set defense pairings. Do you want to keep the 3 pairs kind of going again with Matthias coming back, or with the 4 lefties, or do you anticipate a little bit of shuffling around?
Well, there'll be some shuffling around. There always is after the power play, after a penalty kill. Definitely those are times that they get shuffled around. Guys are comfortable playing with each other. Kulak has been playing a lot on the left side through the throughout the playoffs, but he has played on the right side. So I don't think we need to, there'll be a little bit of shuffling, but I think also when the pairs are together as much as possible, that helps them also.
Last one, right side, back row, Josh.
Chris, just what do you need to see from Jeff Skinner tonight? He obviously hasn't played a lot. I mean, he's a skilled guy coming into a physical series. And just a word on how he's maybe handled a season that didn't really maybe go the way he envisioned it.
Jeff is a outstanding professional. What you want from a player, he has brought it. Outstanding attitude. You can see that practices, always smiling, having fun, engaging with his teammates. Coaches ask him to do something, whether it's a skate after, come in the lineup, play a certain role. He's been able to do that and adapting. And as for, it's unfortunate he's played only 1 game throughout the playoffs, and probably a little unfair for him. And the last couple of months, I think he's been playing really well and contributing. Just with going into the playoffs, we added Trent Frederick, Evander Kane to our lineup, and then a lot of other guys coming back from injuries. It just pushed him out, and other guys that, he was probably very close to, could have been in those lineups. We chose other guys just because of whether a line was playing well together or whatever it was. But, for Jeff coming in tonight, here's a guy that can, score a big goal. Hopefully that's the case. But he's also good at moving the puck, and, you don't have to worry about him defensively because he has a lot of experience. He knows his position, and he's just a good all-around smart hockey player.